What is going on? All right, here we go. Here we go. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Bkny Hoops. If you're new to the show, it's your boy Rashad. All right, let's get into it. You guys see the graphics, you see the actual title of today's show. Gilbert Arenas and Rashad McCants believes, I don't know what. I was listening to some of this stuff earlier. It was a hectic day for me, so I just don't remember what they were actually saying. But I just think a lot of it is crazy. Either they really think they treat their audience like they're stupid, like they just want to teach, like they just like give people what they actually want to hear, or they just pretty much actually really just stopped learning the game of basketball, man, and just really stuck in the past, man. So let's get into the actual video. Let's break this down. This is off their show, Gils Arena. Go over there, like, subscribe to their content. A lot of it is good. I do support Gil in a way, especially what he did to Dreamers Pro a year ago. That was funny as hell, man. All right, let's get into the video here.
Okay, Thomas, last season, Gil just got you winning 24, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, 25 games last season. Yes. This season.
Motherfucker, Mike.
You gotta do the minutes.
He don't.
Don't mess him up.
24 minutes a game, averaging 16.
Hey, he'll say quick enough for Michael Porter, like, you ain't fast enough.
Shoot 40% from the field.
At 24 minutes,
You shooting 40% of them?
Yeah, 40% from the field this season.
and better than everything we got.
No, you remember when I told you that? I said, the value, the way he plays don't look good. And that's why I said that's why he didn't get the money last year, and he wasn't gonna get the money this year.
All right, so he didn't get the money last year because we just didn't see a large enough sample size with Cam Thomas. Remember, guys, the regular season and the playoffs are two totally different seasons. On the last show, you guys heard me when the Brooklyn Nets had assembled that team to beat the Miami Heat when they had the big three. They actually they won 4 times in the regular season, beat the Miami Heat 4-0. I was going on radio talk shows and say, hey, I mean, you guys are wrong about the Brooklyn Nets. They actually going to win a championship. They'll beat LeBron James and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. When the playoffs actually came, they only won 1 game. It was a gentleman's sweep.
Like, you're 24. It looks like a very selfish 24. So the point like nobody wants.
Wait.
Yes, it does. That's what I was telling you.
No.
If you can argue all you want, they just cut the name.
Yeah, dude.
So that it shouldn't be your argument.
Yeah, dude.
It shouldn't be your
There's
argument.
some people they push,
It shouldn't be your argument.
They
can cut him not because himself, because they don't want to fucking pay him.
Yeah.
So it's not that.
You've never heard, whoa.
What
In what life have you ever heard of an asset that they don't want to pay, they cut and say, go be free?
So why
Michael Porter look like right now?
22, you average 22, 24. That means you are a guaranteed bucket.
Yeah.
And they said, we good.
Make it 6.
So again, this is in the regular season, and this is in like the beginning, let's say the first 20-something games, when these teams aren't really playing that hard, and it's like an extension of preseason, and it's a marathon. Now, Cam Thomas, we have to see him do this against consistently against like teams that are like, let's say, a top 10 defense.
$1 million this year.
Remember, he played the same, like, Norman Powell. Like, Cam Thomas is one of those guys that you just put him on the right team, he can make an all-star.
What?
He plays the game, but how he plays the game looks bad if you're trying to have a team.
Why? It's the same thing you did.
Yeah,
But he's Norman Powell.
Brooklyn, that's what I'm
If he's
saying.
a Norman
What
Powell
Porter
nigga.
look like?
Yeah, Norman Powell.
What Michael Porter Jr. look like right now?
That's it, dude.
It's the same way.
He shit doesn't
You
play
really
the
play that, though.
They play the same
It
game.
don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
All right, so they compare Michael Porter Jr.'s numbers to Cam Thomas, and the difference between Michael Porter Jr. and Cam Thomas is that most of Michael Porter Jr.'s point production is coming off of like 1-2 dribbles. Cam Thomas a lot of times have to dribble the air out of the basketball just to get really a shot off, man. And like he's only really making, not a high clip of it. That's the thing. Michael Porter Jr. is much more efficient. They're pretty much, I don't want to say the same player because they both don't pass the ball or anything like that, but it efficiency and how Michael Porter Jr. is actually really scoring the basketball compared to Cam Thomas.
On a good team,
That's the difference. It's the difference.
on a good team with a good superstar,
That 24 will look.
he makes everybody look better, so he's being selfish is cool. If you're the main guy being selfish and you're not getting the rest of the team involved, you stand out.
Like Michael Porter did over there. Michael Porter Jr. not passing to
You know what the
nobody.
difference is?
It looked bad.
He played on another team that everybody's already seen his value.
And that looked good, right?
And it look
Cam Thomas ain't had that you can't.
But what I'm saying, what he said, Michael Porter Jr. came over here and that thing, it don't look good.
It ain't a box. It's free.
No,
It's free.
People get
know what else Michael Porter got?
Free.
A ring.
the ring. But Norm Powell playing with the Clippers, he's playing next to guys who can play. So it looks like you just getting yours when you can get it.
Yes.
I can get mine when I can get it.
Yes.
Cam Thomas been on a young team. Nobody, they tank it. They trash as fuck. I gotta go show y'all I can get mine. Not that I'm selfish, that I'm just trying. This is what we've done in the league.
And that's the difference between Cam Thomas and a lot of the other players. Cam Thomas is actually playing for a contract. He's not playing winning basketball. I've been saying this for the last couple of years. He's playing contract basketball, not winning basketball. Yes, you're going to be a star on your team, like the main guy. You have to pass the ball. You actually have to make others better. Like Nick Claxton, you need to get his point production up to 16-something points a game. It can't just be the like the point guard's sole responsibility to say, oh, okay, get Nick Claxton involved because they're going to try to get the ball out of the point guard's hands. Now you're the two guard and you're that supposed to be that lead guy. You're supposed to get the other guys involved. And I think if he would have done this, his points per game would have like actually increased because he actually keeps the defense off balance.
Young players have always trying to prove themselves in the first 2-3 years of the league because you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. True. If Cooper Flag is not getting 20 shots a game right now, 24, he's the only rookie that can really go out there and do whatever he wants right now. If he's not,
and they're not winning,
he's gonna be looking at him as he's a solid player. He's good. Because he's playing next to Kyrie, he's playing next to AD. If he had his own team, what would we be able to see? What we see right now, right?
Why are we comparing Cooper Flag to Cam Thomas? Cam Thomas is 6'2". Cooper Flag is like 6'8", 6'9", much more hyper athletic. And he can explode through contact where Cam Thomas has to be crafty and get floaters up. And you have to run so many things for him just to actually get open. Cooper Flag can just get downhill and get a dunk and get a layup easily. I don't know what the comparison is here. I mean, oh my gosh, man.
So you look at guys like Cam Thomas, he was getting 24, he was getting 22. Now they want to move off of him because
They didn't move off. They let him go.
They just dropped it.
that's moving off of him. You're moving off of him because we don't want to be able to have to pay or leverage guys not wanting him based on the tag that he got. He's going to want this money. He wants this money. What money did he get this summer?
I know, but what money does he have on him? He
No,
don't have
the giddy, the grind,
You don't have that.
all that.
He don't have that tag.
That's what he was going to be asking for.
He asked for last year.
Right, so he knows what his evaluation
No, he
is.
doesn't.
His evaluation compared to the guys.
No, your evaluation is what you got, right?
No, it's not.
You're
It's
what you got.
It's based on your numbers.
You asked for 100 and you get 20.
Your numbers.
You get your 20.
That's why he's not thinking 100. That's why he was thinking that. My numbers are this.
Right.
I could get what he gets, he gets. Let's wait and see who gets it first.
Okay.
Then he got it first.
Right, okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
All right, he's like, all right, I know I want to get this.
Right.
Coming into this year, what they do? Devalued him. They devalued him. So now it's like 16 and 24. Now he's not playing as selfish as he was last year. So now he's trying to do the right thing, and his numbers are down.
I gotta do this.
Now he looks nasty.
He had a hamstring. He suffered a hamstring injury in the 8th game.
And the end of the game. And he makes the game.
But his numbers have dropped.
24 shots, 25 shots, 2019, 24. I mean, then he got hurt and had 2 shots. So the problem is that 20 shots is 20 shots, right?
Yeah.
All 20 shots don't look the same. If I get the rebound and I have a man up court and I'm supposed to pass the ball and it goes and I get the ball and do my, that doesn't look selfish. I get the ball up court and that man's down there and I dribble through here and dribble through here and then wave this man off and get the one-on-one and shoot that shot. That don't look good.
It don't look good when you play on a good team. It looks good when you're playing on Brooklyn.
Let's talk about AR doing the same shit. We just talking about AR shooting a bad shot. Let's talk about giving him 200.
LaMelo Ball can do that. LaMelo Ball can get the rebound, motherfucker, dribble that motherfucker off 42 times. Boom, boom, boom. One leg step back behind in front of his bench. That shit can hit the side of the backboard. Ain't nobody gonna say shit.
But we pick and choose.
Yeah, LaMelo is actually 6'7". I think he's just a better passer. He's a point guard. They play actually 2 different positions. Their mindsets are totally different.
No, it's not pick and choose.
Yes, it is. Because he averages 24 doing the same thing. He's throwing 24 a game. He's hitting these shots.
Why can't LaMelo do that?
Because he averages, he leads the league in assists.
You see the difference? But that's what he's saying, yeah.
LaMelo is a point guard. Yeah, I just can't.
A shooting guard.
He's a shooting guard. He's an assassin. I'm a hired gun. I come in here to do this, and he has told.
See, the problem is like I don't know if these guys really just truly understand. They have guys that are 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", that are bigger, longer, much more physical, that can do what Cam do and is more efficient. That's all it is. I mean, you watch the guys and like Baller's Life and Off the Dribble. I mean, a lot of those guys, let's say if the league wasn't what it is right now in terms of having 6'7", 6'8" guys, these wings, they would be in the NBA too. It's just that like say like a Nas Core. I mean, they just have guys that are 6'9", 6'10" that can do what he do. And I think he's like 6'3", 6'4". That's just all it is, man. And when you're bigger, stronger, you tend just to be more efficient. What happens when you take bad shots or you miss shots? I mean, look how quickly in transition that these teams actually just get buckets, man. Just sit there and watch one day, man. So you have to be really, really, really efficient, man. I mean, there's a lot of holes in Cam Thomas's game, and I think I listened to a lot of this earlier. I was listening to this, and I'm like, they don't just break down any of this stuff, man. It's just a bunch of like.
Since he was at LSU, guess what I do? Guess what I got in those shots?
But he did.
Business got it. Business got it.
All right, so I said this before, man. I'm 6 foot, almost 6'1". If I go out there and play with, like, let's say average height, your regular average height, I believe out there in the world is 5'10". I can actually go play a center. But if I'm playing with 6'8", 6'9" guys, 6'10" guys, I'm going to have to play the point guard position. And if I can't dribble and I can't shoot, then I have no position. Same thing with Cam Thomas over here. I mean, he's just not a 2 guard. I think he's really more in terms of his size, maybe a point guard. Like he should have been a point guard. I would have just learned that position. But him trying to be a 2 guard and be Kobe Bryant, well, there's guys that are bigger and taller that can just do what you do and just much more efficiently.
His game didn't get him cut. No, that's business got no. Norman Powell played the same way.
No, we don't.
You just said it. You just said Norman Powell played the same way. Don't talk about Powell. You just said Norman.
Yeah, Gilbert Arenas did actually say that earlier.
Powell played the same way.
I didn't say he played the same way.
Come on, man. Rewind that, bro. What am I talking about? You just said Norman Powell played the same way. So if they play the same way, he played with these niggas. He did great. He went here. He's doing great. He's an all-star now.
I always listen to him. I always listen to him. I always listen to him talk about nothing. You talk about nothing.
right, just talking about nothing pretty much. I've been saying this for the last couple of years, the last 3 years, especially when the Brooklyn Nets actually had that big three. You actually looked at the role players that was put around those guys. No more below the rim guys, the undersized below the rim guys. It was a problem, man. So same thing even with Kyrie Irving, below the rim guy. Yeah, no more below the rim players, and the league is just transitioning differently. Let's go into this article right here. I want to show you guys something over here, man. It pretty much backs up what I've been saying. And I told you guys about Cam Thomas. Y'all thought I was just being a hater. No, I'm not being a hater or anything like that. Well, this is not it right here. Wait. Hold on. Oh yeah, this one right here. Let's see if it switches. And it talks about NBA Nets Cam Thomas decision reflects bigger trend around the NBA. And it talks about Thomas has a 125.6 individual defensive rating this season, which ranks in the bottom 4% of eligible players. I mean, he's a horrible defender. I mean, you got guys like, let's say, Jaden McDaniels. Let's say hypothetically Jaden McDaniels, right? He's not known for being an offensive player. But let's say if those two were like on an island together, Jaden McDaniels will get you 30, even though he averages around 12-something points per game. I mean, that's just how bad Cam Thomas' defense is, man. You have to guard the basketball. You have to play defense. And I'm not saying you got to lock guys down, but you have to affect, like, let's say Anthony Edwards. If he's going to average 20-something points, it needs to be on 25 shot attempts, not 16 shot attempts. Kevin Durant is also known for his efficiency. He's a guy that can get you 27 points, 28 points on 18 field goal attempts. Well, you got to make him work. It needs to be 26 or 27 field goal attempts. All right, so Cam Thomas just doesn't give you any of that stuff, man. All right, let me finish this article. It says, no players reflect this trend better than Atlantic Hawks guard Trae Young. And I've been saying this, guys, when they were talking about Trae Young being traded to the Brooklyn Nets. This was like a couple of years ago and last year. I'm like, no. And you saw what happened. He got essentially dumped in a salary dump. They didn't really get anything of value back because you just look at like guys like Jalen Johnson. I mean, he's a primary ball handler on Atlanta, and he's 6'9", but you look at the length, the athleticism, you got to be able to you got to be able to guard that, and then Trae Young can't. So, and it says the Memphis Grizzlies shopped Ja Morant for weeks and was unable to find a trade partner. Same thing I was saying with Ja Morant. He's a $173, and you look at like what, let's say the Boston Celtics and the Memphis Grizzlies were like in a head-to-head matchup. All they would do is spread the court out and get Ja Morant switched on to Jaylen Brown, and Jaylen Brown, and let's say if they don't send any help, is going to have a career night. He's going to score like 30-something points on 20 shot attempts, man. It's going to be that easy. It says teams are interested valuing positional size and shooting. The Oklahoma City Thunder, who boost the league's best record, are a great example of this. OKC has no one in their starting lineup under 6'5". This is what I've been saying, man. I've been saying this for the last couple of years. This is why I don't want Cam Thomas, even though I do like him. But again, I use this analogy over here too. If you're going out there, you go on the courts, you play basketball, and the four players you pick are like 6 feet, and then you go up against a bunch of 6'8", 6'9" guys, and you get blown out. I'm not running it back with you. I just got to get new players, man. If we get blown out, even like on the courts, nobody's picking me up again. It's nothing personal or anything like that. You're trying to win games, man. That's what it's really all about. And it says over here, players like Thomas have become more difficult to hide on defense as offenses have advanced in recent years. It's a trend worth monitoring as teams built their roster for deep playoffs run. This is what I've been telling you guys for was the last stream. You can't hide anyone with the spacing. You cannot hide anyone on defense. You have to be able to guard. And you look at the Boston Celtics. a couple of years ago. All 5 guys can actually guard. You didn't have to actually send any help. It's the same thing with OKC, while they'll probably win another championship. All 5 guys can play defense, and you do not actually have to send help. All right, let me get the link in here, man, for you guys. But pretty much, I'm vindicated. I'm not a hater. You know, I really, really study the game. I'm constantly learning the game and seeing how it's actually evolving. What I was saying with Cam Thomas, if this was the 1990s, I mean, you could stick a Cam Thomas on a Randy Brown, you know, who was on the Chicago Bulls. And he wasn't really off. He was known as a defensive guy, not known for his offense. You could put him on like power forwards, back like Sam Perkins, or like say Charles Oakley, who wasn't really a guy, like he wasn't no Paolo Banchero. But just look at the Orlando Magic. Just look at how Paolo Banchero handles the basketball. He's 6'10", 250. All right, you got to match up to that. You have to match physicality with physicality. And that's the problem with Cam Thomas. And in this video, they talk about, how it was personal. It's not personal. No one else wanted Cam Thomas. No one else wanted him. As predicted, he will go to China. I told you guys about this the last year. I did multiple streams on this. And all the guys in the media, you know, even like on Breezy's joint, Breezy's hoping one day, or just one day, if he talks so good about Cam Thomas, I'm going to get an interview with Cam Thomas. I don't care about all that stuff, man. I just want to be pragmatic, and I actually want to tell the truth. That's it, man. That's it. It says bad locker room guy. He had to go. Yeah, man, definitely. What's DJ actually saying? He says Gils, Cook, McCants. Yo, Brooklyn go crazy. What's good, man? What's good with you guys, man? So didn't we drop 54 on you for they arguing in the comment section over here? Yeah, that's the thing. This is with Ben Simmons. He has more value than Cam Thomas. At least he can actually set some ball screens and pass the basketball. I mean, he's not a guy that like I don't want him leading my team into any kind of playoff run, but he has more value than Cam Thomas, and he's not on any NBA roster right now. So Ben Simmons, who has all the accomplishments in the world, he led his team to the playoffs, and he had 3-time All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year. If he doesn't, he's not on an NBA roster. So is Cam Thomas. He's not going to be on there, man. So definitely, man. So let me finish this up over here, and I don't know what more let me see what they actually have to say. I think they said it was a personal thing. So right now, I mean, these guys are just like straight up lying to their audience, man. They're not giving you any type of value. They're not breaking the game down. Let's see.
You know what? He got you know what? I can yell. I'll let you go. I can yell too.
Let's stick together.
On a bad day.
It's the trade
Let him go. No. Not a bad day.
Norman Powell played with better players before, so he understands the concept of team.
Quick shots. He understands
the concept of team. He played with James. He played with.
Yo, these guys do not know basketball, man, especially Kenyon Martin. Dude, you never even worked on your game, bro. You was a bum. I mean, you was a straight-ass bum. I mean, all right. I don't want to get started on Kenyon Martin.
When I
we've got a chance.
I think so.
So definitely, but he's been on a better team, so he understands the concept of team. He plays on the concept. Norman Powell understands the concept of team.
Not with Kawhi.
I can't say that about Cam Thomas. So that's the difference.
I can't. We all have basketball IQ. I don't even understand why we act like we don't have basketball IQ. When you're a hired gun, when Lou Will a hired gun, J.R. Smith a hired gun, I come in here to do this. And I do have a concept of team. I do, but my responsibility when you pass the ball, because I know how to play basketball. Does J.R. Smith know how to play basketball? Cam Thomas knows how to play basketball. Cam Thomas better than 24 games. 24 games. That's right. And we just got to find a way to move around it, though. He just found a way to move around it. We want to talk about the business. We're talking about the
what Ben is devaluing a guy who can play
Yeah.
and not wanting to pay him.
No, it's not.
I don't hear you.
So why do you think they didn't want to pay? Why do you think they didn't want to pay him?
What are you talking about? They didn't want to pay him. They played him. I mean, we saw he hasn't have any impact on winning. I mean, if you take Kay Cunningham and put him on this roster, the Nets aren't like the second to last team in the East. Take Anthony Edwards, take Shea. They're not the second. I mean, what the hell are they talking about? They played Cam Thomas. This is the fourth coach already. All right, it was Steve Nash and Kevin Ollie and Jacques Vaughn and now Jody Fernandez.
They want somebody else. They want somebody else.
Hold on, Rashad. Hold on.
Keep catching that dumb shit. Nigga just talk around shit.
If they wanted to pay somebody else, right? Why did they bring him back?
What you mean bring him back?
He was a free agent last summer.
Goof. Was he?
Yeah, you don't know that?
You don't know, like,
They did not do anything with him.
Let's see.
Hold on, keep finding.
If he was restricted or unrestricted, just say if he was restricted, they could have brought him back for more money. They gave him $6 million. If he was unrestricted, they could have let him walk. They did.
Okay.
So them devaluing him means nothing. Because they didn't.
So
They
why-
could have let somebody else.
So why would they bring him back if they're gonna let him go right now?
Restricted free
He was
agency.
restricted, right? What was his number?
So
I bet
It was a qualifying though, so he signed it.
So why would they do that? Why would they do that if they didn't
They
want
didn't
him?
have to.
Why did they?
Because they didn't have to give him more
So
money.
why did they do it if they didn't want him? If they're gonna let him go now,
They didn't
why
have
would they do that?
They didn't have to give him more money. Hold on. They didn't have to give him more money.
But why
Because
did they
his qualifying
sign him back?
offer, because he was under contract, he was restricted free agent.
So restricted free agent, he was allowed to go see who was out there in the market.
There was no market.
Yo,
Yo, what's going on, man? Hold on, let me stop this right here, man. Hold on.
So what happens when you go see the market?
Yo, what's going on, man? What do you think about this whole thing, man?
yo, what's good, BK? I'm gonna just do a little quick 10 minutes real quick.
Yeah, go ahead,
Yo,
man.
you know what's so ironic / coincidental or whatever? Is that Rashad McCants was who Cam Thomas is today.
Yes,
when he
they were
was in
in
the
the comment section. Yeah.
And so was your man's who's on the other side of the couch? Jennings.
Yeah,
Same
Brandon
thing.
Jennings. Yeah.
And the man next to him too, but he got the chance to play with Golden State and get a ring. So I guess that, we got to give him credit for that. But at the end of the day, man, we're stepping into a new era of the NBA, bro. That type of player is going to be obsolete, man. It's
Yeah, and it's mainly like it's mainly like the lack of athleticism from Cam Thomas. He can't explode his way through contact. You actually have to set ball screens for him to free him up. I mean, that takes more seconds out of the shot clock. The defensive end, you just can't with the three ball shooting. I mean, it's insane how many like 3-point takes it makes these teams actually make. You have to be able to guard your own position. He can't do that. He can't close out the 3-point shooters and run them off the line and then recover back. I mean, he's just, it's just so many flaws with Cam Thomas. And you figure Gils should be saying this and McCants should be saying this. But again, this is just tell you they don't just analyze the game, man. I don't think they even watch the basketball games.
I mean, you know how Mayweather says, a lot of people don't like Mayweather because 98% of the world, not to put it harsh, they're not winners. They're more losers than winners in the world.
That's
right?
true.
So,
I agree. Yeah.
So you have a guy like Rashad McCants, and he's gonna relate to what this dude is going through because, like I say, he's the same. Not to call him a loser or anything, but they both have the same flaws. You understand? So he doesn't see anything.
How can a lonely YouTuber like myself just predict this and like Rashad McCants can't? I don't understand this.
Right,
What the hell's going on? Is this all scripted over here or what, man?
Listen, I don't know, but I know it's common sense because we've been saying this for 3 years already?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I mean,
and I was a Cam Thomas guy. Like, I love when he had those triple 40-point games. Again, I just saw where the league was going. I was like, hold on, man. They got all these athletes here. And then Paolo Banchero comes on the scene, and you see he's a really, really good ball handler. It's not like he's mid. I mean, he's a really, really good ball handler. He's 6'10", 6'11", 250. And you see how put together he is.
I'm gonna give Cam credit for that one game when he came back from the injury this year. He had a complete game. That's the most complete game I've seen from him, and he got everybody involved. I think, I think the Nets won that game. But I said, listen, if he goes ahead and plays like this, he has nothing to worry about. But it's like he regressed to the mean, to who he is. He's like, all right, I did what I had to do. I showed people. All right, let me do me now. You understand? So, you know, a team like Boston might sign him like for a little run till Tatum comes back type shit. But then they'll release him, and I don't know who's gonna sign him next year. I think he's gonna get signed, but it's gonna be tough, bro, because this new class that's coming in is gonna make everybody that's not up to their level
Yeah,
seem
that's what I'm saying. You
invisible.
got AJ DeBonsta, Darren Peterson. I mean, it's just getting better and better, man. And look, you have a guy like Dylan Harper coming off the bench
Look at that. You see?
in San Antonio. So we'll look at the teams that could sign Sam Thomas, exploring the best destinations after being waived by the Nets. That's crazy, man.
Bro,
Cleveland
I think,
Cavaliers.
yo, you got to give Sean Morris credit, bro. The dude is cold blooded. He said, "All right, you want to play with my logic? I'm gonna let you play, and we're gonna let the world know who you are, and I'm gonna give the keys. I'm gonna put the keys right in your hand. You take
Yep.
control of it, and you prove me wrong. You
Yeah.
understand?
And
And
I
it didn't
told
work.
you, I'm gonna find the show, but I told you, like just waive the guy. He has no
Yeah,
value. You're not gonna get anything from him. I said that, I predicted this so many times. I've been saying this for like the last 6 to 8 months. And people with Jonathan, guys like Jonathan, yo, we got to get something back for Cam Thomas. I said this, you're not going to get nothing for Cam Thomas. I said this like 10 times already.
bro. Is that not every player is created equal, regardless of the great skill he does have? You understand? Um, the next team is looking at everything else that he doesn't have as well. And it's not like every trade is gonna be like a major, return. Not every trade, not every move is gonna be like a keystone move, like franchise changing. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta get what you gotta get, you know? Cause listen,
Yeah, he
man,
wasn't going to get nothing for him. I mean, there was no teams that value him. Because, like I said, how many times I was doing these live streams? I said, and I would say, let me figure out where Cam Thomas actually fits. I was looking at all of these teams, and I'm like, he doesn't fit anywhere. I mean, I just don't see him where he like. There's this like Charlotte didn't need him, the Wizards didn't need him when they were actually really, really bad. I'm just trying to think about like Sacramento. I mean, there was nothing. No, all the players are better than him.
I thought he was gonna go to Sacramento. To be honest with you, I think right before the season I came on, I think it had to be a holiday season, a holiday that I came on. We was talking about this, how it was a mistake for him to not take the contract
Yeah,
because the deadline is gonna come fast, right? You're gonna get traded,
you're
but
gonna
you're
get
gonna
hurt.
have that
You probably
money in
can
your
get injured.
pocket.
Yeah, you
You're
can get
gonna have
injured.
that money in your pocket, bro.
Yeah.
But he said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm nice. I'm nice. I'm not." I'm like, bro.
Nah, man. I just wish I could have gotten to him and talked to him. I'm like, bro, take that contract, man. It's 2 years. It's $28 million. He's crazy, man. Like
So
he's
this qualifying
delusional.
offer is what, 6 million? So you cut that with New York tax. That
Oh
comes out
man,
what, to
like
$3 million?
2.7 million.
Cut that down with tax, right?
Yeah,
New York tax.
2.7.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's a big risk, man. I mean, I salute him for the courage, man. It takes balls to put a bet in, man, 50-50.
I don't know
Especially
if that's courage, man. I just think that was just plain stupidity, man.
plain ignorance,
And
right?
yeah, not even ignorance. I just think it was stupidity.
I mean,
It's just like his ego is bigger than Satan and all his demons combined, man. I just like Jesus, man. I'm telling you, man. I mean, I'm just flabbergasted. I'm like, it's like,
I mean, I'm trying to, like, I did my rounds on YouTube. Like, I forgot the name of the podcast, but it's two guys that I think it's off the ball, something like that. And the guy basically said, he echoed your statements. He said, listen, he might be playing in China next year. I started laughing because like, yo, BK said this, man.
yeah,
BK
man.
said this, and it's not off the realm of reality, bro. But
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah,
it's
man. Yeah, I saw the China video I did back in September and October. Yeah, I think I don't know that. Yeah, like not you, but yeah, a lot of y'all think I don't know what I'm talking about, man. When y'all see the thing up there, I studied the game for 25 years. I really, really do study the game. It's the only sport I watch. I don't watch football. I'm not watching the Super Bowl tomorrow. I'm just not interested in football or boxing or baseball, just basketball. That's the only sport I've been watching for the last 32 years, man. And I'm just telling you, the league has changed, and
It's
just like
changing.
how Charles Oakley and a lot of those big, slow plotting big men, even like you saw something like the Jaleel Okafor, he couldn't play in today's NBA because of, like, again, you get the switches. It's the same thing with Cam Thomas, man. He's undersized. It's the reason why Patty Mills is not in the league anymore.
Right.
Steph Curry's
Dude,
brother. Yeah.
this draft this year, like it changed the standard, bro. Because what Cooper Flag is doing is insane. So people are gonna set the bar high for whatever the fuck comes in the league right now. They're gonna look around. They're gonna compare it to that, and they're gonna be like, "Yo, if you don't meet that standard, you're gonna have to fight your way to stay in the league." Because
Yeah.
by the time you got to understand, by the time this draft class that just got drafted, like these 5 guys reach year 3, they're gonna be like let's say not the oldest, but everybody's gonna have to catch up to them. And then when the new class comes, then that happens, and then it happens again. And bro, you gotta adjust. Look at Yegor, bro. His 3-point shooting. They say, yo, if you can't shoot, bro, you out of here. And he improved quick because he knows the deal, bro. If you don't improve
Yeah,
quick,
but
you out of here.
like if you with all the athletic defenders that you actually have in the NBA, they can get right in the shooting pocket of Yegor and just take that 3-point shot away.
Hmm.
And now you got to be able to like explode through that contact, like push off with that arm.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the strength to really do that, man. And then let's say
Hmm.
if he does get by his defender, let's say he's met at the rim from like a Joel Embiid or who's that dude on the Wizards, Alex Sarr.
Right.
You got to be able to finish, man, or get a high percentage look off, and it's gonna be hard for him to do that. He has to
I,
work on like a pull up jump shot, let's say like 15 feet, to draw that guy out, keep him off balance a little bit. Yeah.
I give him that. That he's at least he's sharpening his skills to the point where all he needs is to build muscle. So like by year 3, you should see like some
I hope so, because
definition.
I am gonna, God willing, if I'm alive, I'm gonna be watching and looking at the
Damn, it's gonna
progress
be
of
that
him.
long, bro. You gotta be what, 73 till he's good, bro.
No, I'm 47, so we'll see. I'm 50.
Yeah, that's young, bro. That's young, bro.
I don't look 47. I still look like I'm in my like
Nah,
late.
40s is young, bro. 40s is
Yeah,
young,
man. I
bro.
still look like I'm in my like early 30s, man. People don't even believe I'm 47.
You know,
So but like I said, I've watched the league changed over the years, man. And like I said, you could stick like I said, the high Cam Thomas, you didn't have all the 3-point shooting back in the day, man. You just didn't have it. Now
so
everybody shoots threes.
but another thing about the hiding players thing, right? It's okay. You could do it with certain players because they can move. They can adjust to any mistake. But the thing about Cam was that if he misses his player, it's a trickle effect because now your teammate is gonna have to cover your guy and somebody's gonna be open. So it's like it messes up the flow of the defense, and that's the
Yeah.
thing that I was trying to tell fellas like, yo, it's not that you know okay, he's an above average defender, but you got to think about how it's going to affect his teammate because now you got to cover your man, and now it's going to throw up the whole rhythm. And
Yeah.
now someone was always open when he was on the floor. You understand? Either Zaire Williams guy was open because he had to go catch this dude's man,
No, that's
or
what I'm
some
saying, man. And with the 3-point shooting, like you can get burned really easy. I've seen teams get hot from 3, and the game was essentially over in the second quarter, man. So you got to get quick. You got to you see like Nas Reed. I mean, his
yeah,
shot is out. His release, I mean, it's out of his hands in like 3 seconds. So
right.
you actually need to get out there and scramble and really get guys off the 3-point line. And Cam Thomas just doesn't have the athleticism, the foot speed, the genetics, the fast twitch muscles to even do that, man, nor move laterally, to like not gonna say shut down, but like affect, disrupt things like
Hmm.
defensively.
He reminds me a lot You know that team the Wizards
Boy, it's
had.
funny.
The Wizards had that team with Nick Young, Jordan Crawford.
Yeah,
You know, John. He might like that's the prototype right there. You understand? Like, and you know what happened to Jordan Crawford? Like, he went from team to team. You know, he said, "Okay, give me what you got. You can shoot threes," but that's about it. You know, after that, you understand?
yeah.
I feel he could get signed by, like I said, like by someone like the Celtics or something like that for a
I
bit.
don't think they need them. Their role players are pretty good. Peyton Pritchard, Derek White. They got really good role players, man. Who guards, who plays defense. Like Peyton Pritchard, you know, he guards, he picks up charges, he plays
Mhm.
hard. He knows how to play off the ball. You know, he's not ball centric like Cam Thomas. So these teams that the Knicks, I mean, this fadeaway world is actually talking about over here. The Cleveland Cavaliers.
The
I mean, I
Magic
guess he
too.
could go there, but that team is loaded.
Yeah.
Houston Rockets. Nah, man. Udoka wants him to actually play defense.
Oh man, you
If
know what's
Reed
gonna
Shepard
happen
is
over
coming
there.
off the bench, where is DJ?
Nah, Ime is gonna get in. If he goes at Amin Thompson crazy, imagine how he'll go at Cam, bro.
Yeah, man.
And
Yeah,
Amin
yeah.
Thompson plays defense, bro.
The Minnesota Timberwolves. I mean, you're talking about the Western Conference, man. Oh no, man.
He probably end up like in Orlando or some shit like that.
Nah,
You
but you're
know.
gonna be playing Desmond Bain like heavy minutes if he's healthy.
I mean, but Desmond Bain is a what? He's starting in Orlando, correct?
Yeah, but like come playoff time, like Desmond Bain is playing like 38,
Yeah, you're
39
right.
minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's one of their best 3-point shooters, man. He's
And
critical.
defender.
Yeah, and he guards and he takes charges. He plays hard. He runs the floor pretty much. So, I mean, can Cam Thomas? I don't know, man. His mind wasn't programmed just to like play like a Michael Porter Jr. Like if I was him, I would study Michael. I don't know because, like I said, even if it's just the thing, the defense is like that bad, man. I'm just saying it's that
Right.
bad. It's not even his offense so much, but more so his defense.
But you know, now that we can talk one on one about this, but the advantages are easy to see that Michael Porter Jr. has. He has the height. You understand? It's hard to block a shot from Michael
Yeah,
Porter Jr. You know, because the reach he has, and he gets off the floor on the jump shot. It's hard to block that. You know, so he can live off that. You know, and it's not like he stays still. He moves the ball around. You know, and
he
if he
moves
can
without
find
the
him, he can find.
basketball too. I mean, he
Yeah.
moves and
So
yeah. And
that's
like I said, a
why.
lot of it is off of one dribble, two dribbles. That's what I mean. Cam Thomas can't do that.
Right. Right.
I mean, like I said, everybody falls in love with basketball for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he fell in love with Kobe, and that's a
Yo, you
mistake. Like I
read my
said,
mind, bro.
if I like I said before, if I'm 6 feet, almost 6'1", and I'm playing with 6'8" guys, let's say my favorite position was being a center, and I'm playing with 6'8" guys. Lakey was good, man. I can't be a center.
Right.
I gotta learn how to play. I gotta learn how to play the point guard position. It's the same thing over here, man. It's just
I think every legendary player has his offsprings. Like, you know, the 96 class, those were Jordan babies. You understand? They modeled the game after Jordan.
yeah,
So the Cam Thomas type, like you said, he comes from the Kobe tree. And they
yeah,
all have that shit in common because that shit is a spectrum though. You could go from extreme type Kobe, early Kobe, or like Devin Booker, because he's another one too. And look where he's at. He hasn't won shit because of that
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You understand? It's the same way. And remember, obviously, you told me your age. You remember when Kobe started? It was just like this. Nobody liked him because he never passed the ball and shit. And he
Yeah.
would brick shit. Like nobody liked him because of that shit.
No,
You
I
know?
played with guys like that. I remember like when Kobe was the thing back then. Like I'm wide open for a layup. I'm like, yo, pass the ball,
Pass the ball,
and you
bro.
just take a bad shot and then like you miss. I'm like, man,
You remember that?
yo, I'm telling you, man. I played
Yo,
with guys like that wanted to be like Kobe, and it's like you take a bad shot and they miss. It's like you don't feel like you're part of the game. They don't want to get you involved,
yo,
and we lose.
BK, but that was the stigma. Like back in, damn, I'm gonna sound old. Back in our days, you understand? Like if you was the ball hog, that was a stain on your name. Like
Yeah,
you got to pass the ball, bro. Like you got to get everybody involved. Like Not only that, you'll get better once you get involved. You
No, the
understand?
thing is like if you want to just have that's easy to guard, man. Like if you just
Exactly.
gonna go out there and score. All right, well, I'm ready for you then. But if you can balance it out and let's say pass, half pass, they don't know when you're gonna pass the ball or score the ball. Like they don't know.
hmm
That's the
hmm
thing. You keep the defense off balance, man.
I mean, that's why I'm a little. I mean, I'm not torn, but let's say we do draft top 3, and you got the Boozy kid, you got Peterson, and you got the Banster. I don't know, man. The thing about the Banster is he shows a little bit of shades of that of holding the ball a lot, but not to an extreme. But then you take away from Peterson, I'm worried about his height. You understand what I'm saying? And his
What's
knee
his height?
problem.
Like 6'3", 6'4"?
I think so. I think he's 6'5" or something like that.
Okay.
But he's a tough shot maker. But then when I look at him play,
But see,
I
that's
imagine him on
against
the
like
NBA court.
college guys, man. That's the
Yeah,
difference between
yeah,
college,
exactly.
G League, and the NBA. NBA, the length, all right, the length is different than like
Exactly.
what it is in the actual G League and college, man. So
Right.
that's the thing. Let's see, and that's what Cam Thomas got to deal with too. And that's the thing. He doesn't have the athleticism.
Yeah.
To really, you see Donovan Mitchell, right? Donovan Mitchell he plays big, like he could dunk on a Brook Lopez.
He has the muscle for that, though.
Yeah, he has the explosiveness. Like Cam Thomas doesn't. Like he doesn't see. Like he doesn't draw a second defender in. Like, yeah. I hold on. So you got DJ and you got Ivan in here, man. This will be a good show today.
I'm gonna let y'all rock out, man.
All right, man. Yo, thanks for coming
Ice?
on. Huh? That's Ice. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, man. Good to hear from you, Ice.
Yeah, man. So, yo, DJ, what you got? Ivan, what you got on this whole
Ice ended up
They said it was
dropping?
personal. Oh, go ahead, Ivan. DJ dropped off. But go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, so Rashad McCants and Gilbert Arenas is pretty much saying it was personal.
Yeah, man. I do think it was personal, bro. It's finally they got a divorce. It was divorce waiting to happen. I mean, they never believed in Cam. I think they're entitled to feel how they feel. I think
When
Sean
you say it
Marks.
was personal, though, man, you just think they didn't like him,
Yeah,
or
I don't think it's personal. I just don't think I don't think they like his game. I don't think they see potential in him, and they have the right. Y'all know how I feel about Ken Thomas. I think he's awesome, but they have the right to feel how they feel. I don't think they never was
it's
into.
not
He
just
never
him.
he never got the keys. Like when Mikal Bridges got here, he immediately got the keys. Right? When Ben Simmons got here, they immediately believed in Ben Simmons. You could tell. Ken Thomas, they never believed in him. And I guess they entitled to feel how they want to feel, bro. But this divorce it's been a long time coming, man. Really.
So DJ, what's your perspective on this? With Gil and Rashad McCants actually has to say about this whole thing. They basically saying it's just personal. They don't talk about any of the flaws, and I mean, even Gil doesn't talk about the flaws in his game. And no team wants him. It's not just the Brooklyn Nets. You think they're being disingenuous?
No, what, the other teams? No.
I mean,
Brooklyn?
Gilbert Arenas and Rashad McCants.
I mean, Gil has some good points, but yeah, they wasn't talking about any of the flaws. They just kept saying that it was personal. I don't think it was personal, bro. I think it was all facts, bro. They don't, like Ivan said, they don't see the potential in the kid, bro. And there
DJ
is no
talking? I
potential,
can't
bro.
hear him.
There isn't any. Like, I don't know what people
Yo,
saw
BK, can
in
you hear
Cam,
me?
bro. It was no potential in that kid, bro.
Yo.
It wasn't. Like,
I hear you, Ivan. Yeah, you there?
Yeah. What is DJ talking?
Yeah, that was DJ. Yep.
Yo, no, I said I don't hear him though.
I can't even hear. Can y'all hear Ivan?
Can you hear him?
I'm gonna drop off and come back in.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, DJ's gonna come back in. He couldn't hear you. So if anything, I'll be what they call a liaison or something like that.
So was DJ talking?
Yeah, he was saying basically that he don't know what they actually see.
It was so StreamYard, bro.
I don't know, man. I might have to go back to that.
I can hear you, DJ. Now
I couldn't hear Ivan for a second.
I couldn't hear you either. It was the same way. I wanted to get your take. he wasn't
I
able
was
to
just
get
I
my
was
take,
kind of
DJ.
agreeing with what you saying. All I was saying was that I don't really think there was any potential in Cam. That's all I got on it. I don't think there is any. Like he played one way for the last 4 years, 4 or
Yeah.
5 years.
Right.
So nah, I mean he hasn't improved his game. He hasn't done anything else. I don't want to hear about they should have did something to develop him, bro. For the long we had a coach that specifically told him to pass, and you know what he did? Brushed it off. Another coach came in, told him to play defense. He brushed it off. So nah, it's Cam Thomas's fault, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin
But
Ali tried to get him to play. What's the other boy's name? Jock Vaughn.
Yeah, Jacques Vaughn.
yeah.
Yep.
He didn't want to do
But
it.
this is what I do agree that Cam could have done better to like improve. But I don't think they never believed in him regardless either though. I don't think because prime
But
example,
rightfully
right?
so, though, right, Ivan?
Yeah. I mean, I just think they still didn't like him from the beginning. I can. This is what I'm saying, DJ. I can
Well, he did have
understand.
an attitude problem.
Yeah, I do agree. I do agree with that, right? But this is what I'm saying though, DJ. Even if I don't think he had a shot to even improve. They already had their mind made up with him, right? Because when we had Ben Simmons, they believed in Ben Simmons. They believed in Mikal Bridges. They believe in a lot, of course, the great Durant. Of course, he's just amazing.
I really don't
But
think they
they
believed in Ben because he got waived. Didn't he get
yeah,
bought out?
but Ben did get a lot of chances, bro. A lot. He was here for a minute, like a lot
How
of
many years
chances.
Ben was here for? Like what, 3?
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Well, because you look at like Porzingis, when Porzingis is actually healthy, you know what he can actually do. So that's why you're just hoping and waiting. When Ben
Yeah.
Simmons is actually healthy, you know what he can do. I mean, that's what they were pretty much waiting on. Is just
Yeah.
but Cam Thomas.
Mikal Bridges also had an opportunity too. He got the keys as soon as he got here.
I just think
Uh,
that's because of their play style, though. Like Mikal, his play style. I mean, rightfully so. I would believe in Mikal Bridges
so
if he
even
was on
like
my team.
prime example, right? Steve Kerr took a chance with Curry. We know Curry just amazing, right? I just think even, and I do agree that Cam Thomas could have played better. I will be foolish, but I don't think they didn't value, they didn't see nothing in him even from the beginning. It was just like that. It doesn't matter. I can understand putting like the investments and stuff like that in him and him still being ash, but it was like they didn't believe in him regardless.
Well, I mean, listen, there's a lot of players that just couldn't stay healthy. Look at Brendan Roy, um, Penny back in the day. Like that could take a toll on you, and I mean, maybe like I said, he's just not built for it, man. You look at Kyrie Irving when AD went down and Luka got traded, and I mean, every single offensive possession was going through him, and then he had to go out there and play defense. His knee couldn't hold up, and he blew an ACL, man. I mean, not everybody's built for it, man.
That's another one too. I'm glad you brought that up though, BK. Even they didn't want to deal with Kyrie Irving either. I mean, they pull up with him just because of the
No,
rim.
again, like I said, the league is changing, man. I was just watching that whole. I'm like,
Well, Kyrie situation was different. He had off the court issues.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah,
if you
yeah.
just look at Kyrie, man, he's just undersized. He's like another Cam Thomas, pretty much, like in terms of
What?
like. No, I'm talking about just physicality wise. I mean, just like you look at the Jalen Johnsons and the Ant-Mans, they play above the rim. Kyrie plays below the rim pretty much, so and even when he was over here, man, I mean, he wasn't the same Cleveland Kyrie.
But you can still make it to a finals with Kyrie on your team.
Yeah, I mean the way Kyrie performed, man.
Right.
Well,
Like
yeah, I
like
mean,
the
Yeah,
way
because
he plays
he's
though,
just
BK.
a
I think you
bucket
I think
getter.
you looking at it wrong though, BK. It's all about your play style, bro. If you don't have a specific play style in this league, bro, you're not
Well, I mean,
surviving, bro.
I'm not even looking at the play style. I'm just looking at more of the defense, like with Cam
this
Thomas.
is this is what I
But
was
he's a
saying,
far better
right? And
defender than Cam.
y'all know I'm forever, and like I said, I don't have too much to back up Cam Thomas, right? Because DJ makes great points. I think we saw what I don't think we even got to like. I thought Cam Thomas' best chance, right? And y'all know I'm about to bring up Schroeder, even though Schroeder got passed around like he get paid. But
Yeah, what
that
was this
was
his
one of
10th team?
yeah.
Now
But when
I'm gonna
when
go
they
to
was
I'm gonna
playing
go. Yeah,
together for a couple, even when Cam Johnson was playing phenomenal basketball and stuff like that,
Told y'all Schroeder
I
is buns, bro.
I thought they would have had like a good chance. A Cam Thomas right there with that good team having a good point guard. I want to see I personally want to see Cam Thomas in a decent team, right? And look, don't get me wrong, I'm biased, so I'll tell y'all if he's ass on, let's say if he get traded to, I'm trying to make y'all give me a good decent team. Fucking, I'm trying to think of he's not going with the Pistons, but I'm just trying to say
No, I was
what
like I
team
said,
is Russell? Hold on, what team is Russell Westbrook going? I keep Sacramento,
He's on
Right?
Sacramento still,
Yeah. Let's say if he go to Sacramento or something, and Cam
but they don't
Thomas is
need him.
still. Yeah, you're right. I'm just trying to make a point. I do agree with you. I'm just saying if he go to an average 6 seed, 7 seed team, right, and he still perform ash, then I'm gonna be
Look
like,
up the
yo,
standings, BK. Who's in the? You talking about the West or both sides, West and East?
it doesn't matter. It's just a 6 or 7 seed team. If he goes on to that team and I see him
I'm
performing,
trying to think
uh,
though, because every team has a guard and they got scoring. So like, where can he go? Like,
right, I don't know either. I don't know,
you
DJ.
can't say Chicago because Chicago
Yeah.
is stacked with guards right now.
Yeah. I was just using a thing, right? If he can't perform, because remember, I'm a Ken Thomas fan, right? And I always got to try to see, the light of your favorite player. If he can't perform good on a decent 6 or 7 seed team, I'm gonna have to come up, hey, BK Hoops, hey DJ, you guys are right. Even in a decent
But
team,
wherever he goes, if he
hmm
gets picked up,
hmm
though, he's still gonna play the exact same. Like, what is gonna change for Cam Thomas, bro?
I think his
He
playing
has to
style
switch up his game himself. You can't just go to a new team and then just expect a player to just change their entire game, bro. They have to do it for themselves.
Yeah, I think his playing style could fit on a team. He just need a team where they could play cover his weakness, and that would be defense. But I think his playing style could fit a team.
What do you think he'll? Do y'all think he'll like whatever team he'll start?
What you
Nah, I
think
think he
about
coming off the
hold
bench,
on?
but I
Player
think he
one
could
was
be
asking about Josh Minute. I mean, his NBA comparison was Rondé Hollis Jefferson. That's not necessarily a good thing, right there, man. All right, go ahead, man. Y'all guys keep talking. I was just wanting
Wait,
to ask.
Josh Mina. Wait, who? What? He's on our team.
Yep, I think so.
What was the trade, bro?
He was on Boston, and I forgot they made some.
No, Josh Mina. He's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at
He's
NBA.
very inconsistent.
Yeah, I was looking at NBA DraftNet, and his NBA comparison is Rondé Hollis Jefferson. And I was watching him in the Olympics a couple of years ago. He still has the same game. I'm like, oh my
Yeah, he's
gosh.
still. Josh Minot has the same game like how he was in Minnesota, bro. He hasn't changed.
I was like, that's his shot. Like his
And
form was
been in
ugly.
the league for what? I don't know.
He was busting Teams USA's ass though, man. But they still lost though. But I was like, I said, I forgot. It was I think it was Turkey or something like that. I forgot what team Rondé Hollis Jefferson was actually on, but I was like, yo, this
he's
dude has
okay.
not
He's not
improved.
like trash or anything.
Yeah. And it's basically
It's not to
saying
be
over
excited
here,
about.
like, what was it? Shooting is the biggest issue for him. And
Yeah, isn't he shooting like 30? What is he shooting?
he picks, so he says, can be a bit out of control on layups, sometimes jumping too far out, picks up charges, lacks technique offensively, and as a finisher when he
I
doesn't
seen
dunk.
somewhere that we tried to trade Cam. This is what Sham said. We tried to trade Cam to the Bucks or the Cavs, but they didn't want him.
Yeah, man. That's crazy. Like Milwaukee isn't. Was it? I think it was
Shambles right now. Milwaukee's cooked.
Yeah. So why they didn't trade for Cam Thomas? That's the thing, man.
That would have been that. He wouldn't have worked next to Giannis. That would be a terrible, terrible fit.
Oh, how many attempts though? That's the thing. If it's like 2 or 3 attempts, that's not good enough right there, man. So let's say 44% for 3 will get you to the actual, let's say hypothetically, to the NBA 3-point shooting.
I ain't gonna lie, this trade deadline was boring, bro.
I mean, the Nets still came out winners. They got rid of Cam Thomas. They got rid of Cam.
Around the league, like it wasn't a bad trade deadline or anything. It just was boring, bro. Like, it wasn't nothing exciting.
Yeah, I know. I agree. It wasn't. I mean, Giannis thing get traded.
I guess the only exciting player that got moved was probably James Harden.
Yeah.
Oh, you seen AD? He said that he didn't even want to. They say he fuming right now. He didn't want to go to the Washington D.C.
I don't blame him, man. But when you look
That's
at the
crazy.
roster, I mean, they theoretically they still could get like a AJ DeBonsta. They can get a top 3 pick.
Man, bro, Chad, they saying AD is fuming right now. He is not happy.
Yeah, Dallas organization is stupid though, man. I mean, because when AD is healthy, I don't know. I mean, arguably he's a top
Yeah, but he's never
20
healthy.
player. Like when he's actually healthy. So, I mean, there's
They wasn't
value.
gonna win a championship regardless, bro.
What's that?
They wasn't ever gonna win a championship regardless.
So Jelio said he got injured. That's why that's why he fell out the rotation pretty much, you know. Yeah, and player one, Wizards did win the trade deadline. Yeah, because like I said, they got Trey Young, you got Alex Sarr, you know, they're gonna be a defense. Well, actually, once Alex Sarr actually learns how to defend.
I saw it was on ESPN. It wasn't a report, it was on ESPN. It was what Shams was saying. Shams was on there and they was asking him about the trade deadline, and they was just like talking about the topics of the trade deadline. And he had brought up the Nets did try to trade him to the Bucks or Cavs, but they didn't want him.
Yeah, what do you actually think about this report? Because I was looking at this earlier.
That's what Shams said, bro. You know Shams. I know how Shams is. Sometimes his info be a little shaky.
Yeah, I think they were saying he got caught putting out fake reports for Giannis.
It wasn't gonna. Yeah, it was supposed to be like a trade package. Whatever deal we did, recent deal we did, that was gonna be the trade package. But they didn't want Cam. They said no, so they did another deal.
Yo, so what you think about this article? I don't know if did you hear me reading this article earlier, DJ? It says Nets Cam Thomas decision reflects bigger trend around the NBA. And it basically talks about the undersized players. Yeah, DJ fell off pretty much. And okay, so wait, all right, then with DJ. So DJ, did you actually see me reading this article? You heard me reading this article?
No, I ain't see it.
All right, so Nets Cam Thomas decision reflects on a bigger trend around the NBA, and they're moving away from the Trey Youngs and the Ja Morants, the undersized guys. Something I pretty much said like 3 years ago. Right. No more undersized guys, no more below the rim players. Yeah.
Do you think that guys like Trey Young and Ja will, I don't know, like maybe still survive in this league?
I don't know, man. I mean, I guess as rotation pieces, but like never as that guy to really lead you to.
Not a
like,
number one option.
I was like, yo, I'll get the old videos up, man. And this is what I'm trying to say. I think I'm a Cam Thomas hater. Yo, I was on Ja Morant. Pause. I was like, yo, get him on Brooklyn. Like I was like, yo, when he was busting Kyrie's ass when he came in, he was a rookie.
What happened to Ja, bro? He used to be nice.
No, I mean he just the league, man. And like he's too small. He's $173. And then you got Jaylen Brown, who's 226. And can handle the basketball. That's what I'm saying. They got guys that are 6'7", 6'8".
He plays like Derek. Like if you watch him, he plays like Derrick Rose.
Yeah,
but it's like guys like that.
But he's only shooting 20% from the three.
Yeah, he's not shooting.
And then you're undersized, and they could pack the paint up. And then what can you do if you can't shoot? And if the team gets into like a half court set. I mean, I won't go for any offensive rebounds. I get back and get my half court defense set. And then what can Ja pretty much do in a half court though?
I think guys like Trey Young and Ja, they'll be serviceable, but in terms of winning a championship with them, you're not winning.
Nah, that's what I was saying, man. I mean, you got to get. I think Sean Marks is really finally starting. I don't know if you listen to the show or not, but I mean, I said this for the last 3 years. No more no more Patty Mills. I mean, that was really the problem why the Brooklyn Nets didn't go anywhere. You had Joe Harris undersized, Patty Mills,
Joe Harris. Wasn't Joe Harris like 6'6",
6'4", I think.
And we had Seth Curry. Who else?
Yeah, and Patty Mills, who was like 5'11". I'm like, yo, I see them getting cooked defensively, and then like your 3-point shot is not going to fall every single game, right? You know, even if you're like a 40-something% shooter, or they go Gary, all right. Even if you're a 40% shooter, right, your 3-point shot is not going to fall every single game, but on the other spectrum, they can keep constantly and consistently attacking you. every single
But
night.
I don't mind like undersized guards. They like the third string guy coming off the bench.
Yeah. We got Gary over here, man. Gary was good in the hood. Was good in the hoodie, yo, man.
What up, BK? What up?
So
BJ?
I don't know if you
What's
heard
up,
the
Gary?
first part of the show, and it was Gilbert Arenas and Rashad McCants pretty much ranting,
I
saying it
cannot
was
listen to
personal
Rashad.
against Cam Thomas. Has nothing to do. They don't really get into a breakdown of what his game is, the flaws, nothing like that. So what do you think, man? I don't know if you heard the first part of the show or not.
I mean, we all know what Cam's flaws are, right? I mean, and Gilbert Arenas would love a guy like Cam Thomas. He likes a guy with no chill, right? But he's so limited, right? Like we've been over this as Net fans for years now. Like we know what Cam Thomas is and what he isn't. And the league has passed him by a little bit, right? For undersized guards, unless you can dominate the game, unless you can score 30 points at will efficiently, like Donovan and like Brunson and a couple of other guys, the undersized guards, Steph Curry, you're being chased out of the league. I mean, there's no market for Ja, and there was almost no market for Trey. Those guys are way, and I know Ja, we'll get to that later, but like those guys are way better than Cam. They're way more proven than Cam, and they got zero.
There was no market. That's crazy.
They got 0 first-round picks for Trey, and John Morant got no offers. Like it's
no, that's what I'm saying. And I was a guy who used to be a huge John Morant fan. I wanted him.
I still love John. I would get him. I'd give a first-round pick for him.
Wait, didn't the Bucks give an offer though? I thought the Bucks tried to get John.
It was all salary dumps though. It wasn't like a real offer. It was a real offer, but it was all salary. It was like
no, that's what I'm saying. Because like I said, like if you're playing the Orlando Magic, they can constantly keep attacking John Morant. If you're Paolo Banchero, they're going to get us a switch, and Paolo Banchero's going to go to work. And
so what do you do with guys like that then?
I don't. Yeah. What do you do? That's what I'm saying. I don't know what they do with guys like that, man.
I still think in a different setting, in a different situation, Ja can still play. He went through. I don't think it's. I think it's psychological too. I mean, Gilbert Arenas talked about this after the gun incident. He went from like an 80% free throw shooter to a 60% free throw shooter because every time he got in the line, he's just looking at the crowd and like everyone here thinks him insane. Like everyone here thinks him a criminal, and it was in his head every time he was shooting free throws. Like, I think a lot of Ja's problems because Ja was projecting to be one of the best players in the league. He was, and then he just fell off.
Well, like now you got Cade Cunningham. Now you got Shea, who's 6'6".
He's a big, that's
the thing. There's bigger guards, and then you look at Jalen Johnson on the Atlanta Hawks. He had like a 30-point game, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. There's guys like that, and he can come through the lane and dunk it on someone.
He had a couple 40-point games this year too.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a player.
Yeah.
And Trae Young left that for the Wizards, bro. I can't believe it. This guy's
that's just the thing, man. I've been saying this for like the last 2 years on the show, 3 years on the show, man. Like no undersized guards, and Cam Thomas is considered an undersized guard. Like
he's a 6'2" guard, and like he's not even athletic. He's built like he's built like
he's really supposed to be at the point guard position.
Yeah,
he can't play point guard because he can't handle the ball really.
Yeah, I know, but
he has no vision.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like we know what his issues are.
Even in college, I was reading a scout report on him. He wasn't even like the main guy in college, right? When he was in LSU, he wasn't.
He led the nation in scoring in college.
Yeah, was he the go-to guy?
He led the nation in scoring.
Yeah.
I
mean, you could pretty much say he was the go-to guy.
Okay.
But I don't even know why they drafted him for anyway. I mean, he's been telling them for like years now. Like he idolizes Kobe. He idolizes just scoring. So if the guy's telling you who he is, then just believe him.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was asking a question, Javon. Stop, man. I was asking a question. I'm not saying definitively that's what it is. Yeah, that's the thing. This is not one-on-one. It's like, the Bulls Life channel and off the dribble, they got the one-on-one scene. This is
Small guards do
man.
exist still. Like they exist in the league, but if they're not elite at like
who was on that team with Cam? I mean to interrupt. You know who's on that team with Cam Thomas, BK?
Yeah, Trenton Wofford, right?
Trenton Wofford was on that team. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you was.
And
Where is
that's
Trent? Is Wofford? Wofford's on the 76ers now, right?
Is he? I think so. Yeah.
That I don't even know. Is it somebody gonna pick up?
no,
KD,
I
bro?
said
just don't see
Javon.
it.
I said the scouting report actually said that. I'm not saying that. I didn't watch him in college. I was just reading the scouting report, and they said he wasn't really like the main guy that they went to in college. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I never watched him in college. I'm just saying what the scouting report actually said.
Player one, you're right. Trae Young wasn't gonna get paid on the Hawks, but still, bro, like that's
He
crazy.
got traded for 0 draft picks. 0.
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, like, because like I said, they can consistently attack him. Like if you even Jaden McDaniels, how much what's like before you guys came on, I was talking about Jaden McDaniels. I mean, he's not known for his scoring, but if you get that switch on to like let's say Trae Young, I mean Jaden McDaniels is going for 30.
What did Trae Young even get traded for, bro?
What was it for? It was some it wasn't draft
Expiring
picks.
contracts.
Like expiring contracts. It was a
CJ
salary dump.
It was CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It was just salary.
I like.
Oh, that's right.
I don't
Isn't
like
Jose
CJ
Alvarado on the Knicks now?
Yeah, they got Jose Alvarado. Yeah.
Okay, that helps. He's a pesky defender. I mean, it'll get him through like let's say the regular season. You know, it's an upgrade in somewhat. He's still on the size. He's like 5'11", right?
The Hawks will be better than the Wizards, bro. You can't count on AD and Trae Young, bro. They're injury prone.
Yeah.
And that young squad is not ready yet.
If they're healthy, I wouldn't be surprised because defensively with AD,
but better than the Hawks? Nah, they're not better. They're not.
I mean, yeah, defensively though, man. AD.
Look what the Hawks are doing, bro. Think about this, BK. Look at teams with just straight role players and second options are doing right now, bro. Like the Hawks are still in the mix. You got the Heat are still in the mix. Like all these teams is missing is just a star, bro.
Yeah, I think Jalen Johnson will morph into that.
Yeah, he's gonna watch the Hawks take a leap next year, bro. Watch.
Yeah.
What's the Nets plan beyond this year?
That's what I was saying. Where the Nets actually won because at least they kept Michael Porter Jr. and didn't just trade him for nothing. Because even the Wizards, like the Wizards are tanking, right? And they go and trade for AD. And now if you get an AJ DeBonster, you put him on that roster. I'm not saying they win a championship, but like it's something to talk about. They could be the 6th seed or the 5th seed, and they'll be trending upwards. You know, you still got to get guys. You can't just rely on the draft, man. The draft is just so iffy, man. I mean, look at all the guys look at.
But you can't trust AD, bro. And especially now that they're saying that he's not happy to be there, so he's definitely not going to stay healthy.
Yeah, I think that what Washington did is the dumbest thing ever. Like it's not.
Yeah, why would you trade for AD, bro?
Because they're Washington. Because they're dumb. Like they went all in. They put all their chips in the middle of the table for Trae Young and AD. It's like one guy. The game is passing him by, and the other guy doesn't play.
People still believe in AD. I don't know why. Look what player one is saying. So y'all still believe in AD, bro? Like, why do y'all believe in AD?
I'm the biggest AD. Like, if AD was healthy, AD is the best big man ever, right?
Yeah,
one of them.
Yep.
He ain't healthy, and he doesn't want to play. Like, if he had Giannis's mind and Giannis's motor, he's the best big ever.
That's crazy. Anybody in the comments believe in AD? That's crazy, bro. He couldn't even get motivated when he was playing with LeBron, bro. What makes y'all think he gonna be over here on the Wizards being motivated, bro?
It ain't gonna work in Washington.
He was playing. Think about it. He was playing in the Lakers, purple and gold, bro. He's playing in LA. He's not staying over there on the Wizards, bro.
Yeah, definitely, man.
If I'm AD, I'm leaving the next.
I mean, he's looking to get signed. Right? He's looking for a contract extension. AD. So, I mean, who's going to give it to him? I mean, the money that he actually wants. I mean, Brooklyn could try to make a play for him. I don't know, man. But I mean,
nah, he'll be too old by then. What is he now? AD is getting up there, bro.
Yeah, he's in his 30s. Yeah, I would say he's probably 30, 31. Wait, no, he's older than that. Let me see.
Yeah, because AD he
No, I mean,
he's playing like he's
give the
old too. He don't play
Wizards.
like
I mean, I know it's AD.
He'll be 33 next month. Yeah.
Yeah, I know he's like I said. I know AD gets hurt, but give the Wizards like some.
No, I don't blame them for doing the move. It's just not a great move, bro. I mean,
yeah. Well, they didn't really give up. What did they give up for AD? They didn't really give up much, right?
Well, it was just expiring contract. He have no market.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they actually did. I think they did. They gave up 3 first-round picks, I think.
Oh, they did? Okay. That's crazy though.
That's gonna hurt them in the future.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know, man. These draft picks.
You got to think, player one. They're banking on this move, winning them a championship, bro. Like they're not winning one. They're not winning a championship, bro. Not with Trae Young and AD.
No, that's what I was saying. It was looking like the. Oh yeah, and Gary, I was reading this article over here, man, and it was basically saying that about Cam Thomas and some of the undersized guards. It says the Nets and Cam Thomas decision reflects bigger trend around the NBA. And it talks about Ja Morant, and this is something I've been saying for the last couple of years. If you look at Boston, all 5 guys can guard. They don't have to help off with no one. And you look at OKC, their tallest player is 6'5". Like basically, it's saying no more undersized guards. Let me see if I can.
No, it's a thing of the past. Yeah, 6'5", 6'5" and taller. Like that's the trend.
Yeah,
what it is. It's what it is.
Yeah. So basically, man, and like I said, if this is back in the days, and you know, and Gary knows, man. I think he's like 40-something years old. 42. So you remember 42? You remember the guys in the early 90s, the Charles Oakleys and the the Sam Perkins. You know, you compare them to like there was no Giannis's back then. You know, they were like really, really offensively challenged. I could stick a Cam Thomas on one of those guys. But like today, you got Paolo, you got Giannis at the power forward position. Bam can give you 22 points a game. There's just so many guys, man. This is like in terms of like offensively, that's not limited though. Even a guy like Mikal Bridges, who's a role player, he can get you between 20 and 40 something points on any given night, man. Then you got OG Anunoby. Imagine if they were playing the Knicks and Cam Thomas gets like it has to guard OG. Well, OG's going for 25 points. So
OG going for 30.
Yeah, 30. So that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's you can't. I don't know. Even guy like Davion Mitchell. They just got like Jason Tatum's, the Jaylen Browns.
I said this every day last year. Remember, you made me say it all the time. Cam Thomas, he can't guard any 1s or 2s. Remember,
that's what I'm saying. If Cam Thomas is your best player, though, Gary, this is what I used to say.
You're not very good.
Yeah. Javon said Bam would be trash in the 90s.
No, he wouldn't, because he can space the floor.
Crazy, bro. Man.
Why would Bam be trash? Yeah, Bam's
right. Bam can space the floor out, bro. They wouldn't even be able to guard.
Yeah.
Steph wouldn't be Steph in the 90s. He wouldn't suck, but he wouldn't be Steph. They would just beat him up. They would push him around.
Yeah, Steph would be getting bullied out there.
Yeah, but you gotta remember those guys that couldn't move their feet, man. They were guys big men. That's what I'm saying.
The big men.
Bam is shooting almost 40% this year. What are you talking about?
The guards could move their feet. The big men couldn't move. The guards.
That's what I was saying. No, he was saying that Bam was suck ass in
Bam is shooting like 37, 38 right now.
And Bam is better. I mean, he's better than Charles Oakley. I'm gonna give a list of all those bigs, man. What's his name? Karl Malone. He pretty much had to be set up by John Stockton. He couldn't initiate offense on his own. He wasn't like a Paolo Banchero or Giannis or anything like that where he can.
That was the game, though. That was the game, though. I mean, you're young Karl Malone was explosive. Young Karl Malone could get to the rim.
Oh no, but it was all for like PNR though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, he couldn't.
Man, Wemby, I ain't gonna lie. Wemby might get cooked in the 90s, bro.
No, again, I mean, Wemby can shoot threes.
But he'll get bullied though,
back then. That's what gave like the Bulls such an advantage when they had
Olajuwon. Man, them dudes will be bullying him, bro.
Yo, DJ, man. Yo, guarding the 3-point line. Gary, you hoop, man. Is guarding the 3-point line easy or hard? Elite shooters.
So
Like
what?
it's not easy, right? It's a hard thing to do. But if you're a bad defensive player, like if you're slow, like Jalen Brunson, it's the one thing that like they're gonna have you do. It's not easy, but
It's hard, man.
Yeah,
I still play basketball
Wemby's
to
not
this
even all that
day.
great with 3-point shooter though, BK.
Huh?
He's not even a great 3-point shooter.
What's his percentage?
I think like 35, 36.
All right, so if you leave him wide open, I'm talking about wide open where he can get his feet set, and
But he's not
there's
consistent.
someone challenging him. Then he might shoot 39% in the 90s because those big men didn't want to go out. I'm telling you, man. Like that's
what about the
that's what gave the
2000s,
Bulls
bro?
an advantage. And that second three-peat, they had Tony Kukoc who could shoot the 3-ball, put the ball on the floor, handle the ball. Them big men couldn't guard him. I mean, he was a phenom at the time, man. Nobody,
but he wasn't consistent.
Anything like that, huh?
He wasn't consistent.
Who, Kukoc?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't like the. They didn't run their offense to him. He's just a role player, pretty much. But when Jordan retired, I mean, he was
so you have Cam just not survive. He's just done, bro. He's not even gonna come back.
I don't see it.
let me ask this, right? So here's my prediction. He'll get picked up by someone this year. My guess is either Houston or Milwaukee. He'll get a 1-year deal next year, 1-year deal, vet minimum, and then he'll be out of the league. That's my prediction. So beyond next
year.
Wait,
if the Bucks didn't want to trade for him, why go get him?
Because now they don't have the Bucks. The Bucks did want to trade for him. I'm guessing. I don't know. They said there were reports that Milwaukee and Cleveland were interested. Cleveland made an offer. I forget what it was. A ball and a second or something like that.
I don't know. The Houston one is a little shaky. I mean, why would Houston want him?
Because Durant loves him. That's why.
Why didn't Durant stay?
Well, I mean, they didn't have a roster.
Yeah.
What kind of question is that, bro? Did you see that roster after we traded Kyrie?
Durant loves him so.
Think about it, BK. I mean, he didn't, bro. I don't even blame KD for leaving, bro. They traded Kyrie for nothing.
Yeah, I know, but Kyrie's value was so bad at the time, man.
Man, that's Kyrie Irving, bro. You can find
Kyrie for nothing.
The Lakers, wait, BK, don't say that, bro, because the Lakers deal was way better than what the Dallas deal was.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Joe Tsai just
you got
dumb ownership and you got dumb management, man. I mean, straight up.
We would have got back good role players and we could have rebuilt around Kevin Durant, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I would have. There was an offer for Jaylen Brown for Kevin Durant. I mean, I would have did that deal in a heartbeat.
Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and a first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that deal. Yeah.
Nah,
I remember the Claxton.
Cam Johnson.
To this day, I still remember that Claxton deal, bro. Claxton for Pascal Siakam, bro. That deal was nice.
It was also Lively. Dallas offered Lively for Claxton.
I would have took Lively.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is why you gotta be a really good general manager, man.
Then I remember when BK said we almost got Porzingis, bro. What was that deal?
So Javon, what are you talking about? Like what about the current Nets? I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about the Orlando game. They got destroyed.
We lost, right?
Yeah, they got blown out. And it's hard when you're getting blown out to really, because Nolan actually really, he says average Brooklyn Nets fan says Sean Marks is great at his job. Stop it. So why are they in 12th place then, man? If he's so great. They're like, no.
How is he great?
He's been here 10 years or more, and he's never been out of the second round of the playoffs. He's great. He was gifted Kyrie and Kevin Durant. He couldn't get out of the second round of the playoffs. He's great.
And let's not get started on them terrible draft picks that he made.
Well, the big threes is difficult, man, because it could work theoretically if no one gets injured.
No one told him to trade away all of his pieces to get James Harden. No one told him to do that.
That's why his name is average Brooklyn Nets fan. He's average, bro.
So Javon wants to talk about the 5 rookies. So what did you actually see? They played together in the fourth quarter. It's hard because once a team is up by 30, they kind of take their foot off the gas.
The first quarter.
they all. I mean, in the fourth quarter of that Orlando Magic game, they played all 5 rookies, and they had a decent stretch. I don't know. Sean Marks got to make adjustments, man. Like you're going with this. Sean Marks. I'm sorry, Jody Fernandez. I'm tired. I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning. You got to make adjustments, man. The thing is
He don't got nothing.
No, I would put like Dayron in there. Start Danny Wolf. Get some offense. Get some shooting out there because right now the Nets
still want Danny to start, bro.
Do you shoot threes, man? I ain't saying you gotta run your offense through him. Or get Zaire Williams. Start him. Do something.
I don't care who plays. They're so bad. Like they're so bad. Have you watched? The games are over in the first quarter every night now. Like they're just blown out in the first quarter.
Well, yeah, man. Because I told you guys they look good in the first.
So
quarter,
who's
like
gonna start? Who? So now that Cam's going, who's starting for him in that spot now? It's gonna be.
But they got a couple of guys that they got that dude from Toronto. You still have
what dude from Toronto? You talking about Obaji?
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna start.
Then you got Drake Powell.
Drake Powell might end up starting now.
Yeah. So,
wait, Terrence Mann is still here, right? He might end up starting.
Yeah, that's true too. Player One makes a great point, man. And he says the truth is it probably wasn't winning a chip with Kyrie and KD getting hard and made it serious, and even if it killed to death. And that's the thing with James Harden is like you didn't get the Houston version of James Harden. You got fat out of shape.
Nah,
James
when we
Harden.
had Kyrie and KD, just them two, it was like the number 1 seed in the East, bro.
Yeah, that's a regular season, man. The playoffs are different, though.
But the East, but you gotta remember back then the East was weak, bro.
Yeah.
So we could have won.
Still in a 7-game series is still different.
It's just the roster was trash. All Sean Marks
they got time to prepare for you. You see the scout reports that I do, on these players, man. They break your game down to the molecule, man. I mean, literally, it's like
Javon said he's never seen so many guys scared to go get a bucket.
Yeah,
they don't know how to score, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So
what was the box score today, bro? So we played Orlando.
He says I've never seen so many guys that are scared to get. Yeah, let's look at the Orlando Magic game, man. Because you had
who we got next?
Guys, Wendell Carter Jr. there. That's not.
Do we play Boston next? Who we play?
They play. Let me look. Hold on. Yeah, let me look. Let's see.
No, I think it's Philly, right?
No, I think it's the Wizards. I think right. Isn't the Wizards Saturday tomorrow 2:30? Let's see.
They play Wizards tomorrow. Yeah, Wizards tomorrow.
Yeah.
At what 2:30? I'm not watching that game.
Is Trae Young playing though? No, he's
out. He's out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do, man. Get some players in here, stash them.
Is AD out for the year too?
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what they're doing with him.
I think they should just have him out for the year.
Yeah, because he doesn't get enough rest. He
That's insane, bro. He does the beat.
Yeah, Michael Porter Jr. was abysmal in the game. I will go over his stats real quick because Javon wants to talk about like.
I said I did. Wait, I didn't. Wait, when did I?
Hey, hold on, man. Again, they were getting blown out, man. It's hard to really gauge because we seen the first half of that game where Jalen Suggs was like really like disrupting Nolan. So
Nolan can't. Wait, hold on. What is he talking about? When did I say on this stream that Nolan is trash?
No, you did. You said he was garbage at times. That he wasn't really,
Yeah, he's trash. He can't score. He's trash. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he can. I think he's serviceable. I don't think he's going to be out there.
No, I mean, listen. If you can get all these 5 rookies to be good backup players, that's definitely a win-win right there, man. That's definitely a win-win.
Yeah, trash in terms of he can't score, bro. I don't think he's like overall trash. Like Nolan cannot score at all, bro. Like he don't have no skill set when it comes to the offense.
All right, yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to bring up. I'm going to talk about this in a future video.
I think he's a good playmaker, though.
He's super fast. Like that's his skill set. Is he's fast.
You don't think he's a good playmaker?
No, I'm saying as a scorer.
Oh, okay.
All right, so what's going on with Noah Clowney, man? I mean, he had 0 points in the game.
Nolan is trash because I was so high on Nolan when he was coming out of college, and he does not play anything like how he was in college, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's just different playing in the NBA.
He fell off. Like, he's really fell off.
Even if like you break your defender down, like you got like a couple of seconds until they recover. I mean, the speed, man. So Noah Clowney,
And
who
I
a
actually
lot of
did
guys
watch. I
are
didn't watch the
high
full
on.
game. I watched like the first and second, like a little bit of the second quarter.
Yeah, I was watching like the second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. Gary, what's going on with Noah Clowney, man? Second NBA contract or what, man? What do you think, man?
Hell no.
We'll decide next year. I mean, he's not.
He's
we're
still
not
chucking
making.
up them threes, bro.
Yeah, we'll decide next year. It's not
0
not
for
looking
4,
pretty.
0 for 4, 0 for 6 from the field,
22 minutes,
no
putting up
assists.
donuts, bro.
And if you look at the actual numbers, Paolo Banchero 22, and this is what I actually say in terms of efficiency. 8 out of 13. That means like the defense is just like null and void, man.
That's really
Like,
efficient right there.
yeah, 8 out of 13, 13 field goal attempts. You scored 22 points. And this is something that Cam Thomas actually
We
has
let
to
Mo
do.
Wagner come off the bench and cook us, bro.
Yeah, man. 14 points. Same thing. Good efficiency. 6 out of 10. Yeah, man.
Jonathan Isaac playing 8 minutes with that big contract he got.
Yeah, Jonathan Isaac ever developed like an offensive package, man.
He getting paid all that money just to play 8 minutes. Bro.
He got paid all that money based on potential. Based on potential, because you look at the size. And
I don't like Orlando's bench, bro.
I don't like Orlando's offense. Get the ball to Paulo every single time, man. Paulo got to play off the basketball.
Nah, their bench they don't have that many. They should need to trade Jet Howard, bro. I don't even know why they still got him.
Yeah. So player 1 says Noah Clowney is a backup. It's clear as day. I don't know, man, because like he's another guy that doesn't have a position in the NBA, and it's the same thing. You can stay attached to Noah Clowney. Like, what else can you do? Can you put the ball on the floor and finish? And
he's a backup 4. He's a backup 4.
Yeah. I mean, I would take Zaire.
I ain't gonna lie, player 1 at this point, he's a third stringer to me.
Yeah.
The way he's playing, bro. These threes that he's checking up is crazy.
Yeah, it's nasty work, man.
This guy really thinks he's Steph Curry, bro.
Everyone was glazing Sean Marks because he got Noah Clowney with the 27. That draft class was Whitehead, who's out of the NBA, and Clowney, and everyone was glazing Sean Marks for that.
Clowney is shooting 31% from the 3 right now. That's crazy, bro.
In the G League?
No, right now.
Right now.
Like way below.
Clowney. I think he's a Whitehead. Clowney.
Yeah,
right now.
Way below average. Way below NBA average.
Each game is dropping slowly. Bro. It just keeps dropping.
Early in the season, it was okay. Like he was shooting 35, 36. And
no, but these teams, like I was saying, man, you can't.
It's about to be hitting March.
When I open the show up, you like Cam Thomas averaged like 24 points a game in the first 20-something games when guys aren't really playing defense like that. But now coming towards the All-Star break and when teams are jockeying in position for playoff seeding and everything, they're gonna start playing real defense, man.
Because they're not trying to lose, they're trying to get in that playoffs.
Yeah. Nobody wants to be in the play-in, so they're gonna play hard. And yeah, man. I seen it with Cam Thomas. I said, "Oh, okay." When they played Phoenix, they were
Charlotte,
physical.
bro. I'm telling you, I haven't had one bad prediction before the season started, bro. I had Charlotte being good, bro. Look how good they're playing, bro.
Charlotte's won. They beat Houston last night, or the other night, right?
Yeah, didn't LaMelo hit the game winner?
Did they? I was watching. I only watched the game through 3. Charlotte was blowing them out through 3 quarters. Did Houston come back in the 4th?
Yeah, more than likely. No,
he didn't. I don't think he hit a game. I don't think he hit a game. It was like a crazy shot over Amen Thompson, though. I think that's what it was. I seen like him hit like a crazy shot over Amen. Player 1. That's what I'm saying. Bro.
That was again. That's early in the season when guys aren't playing hard. It's an 82 game season. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Ben Soroff is trash. I don't like him at all, bro.
Oh, I mean, if he could shoot, then
nah, bro. These draft picks is just oh my god, bro. They're terrible. Amen is not trash at all. What are you talking about?
Yeah, if a man got to work on his 3-ball.
If you think Amen is trash and you don't think Cam Thomas is trash, something is wrong with you.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. Oh boy, man, this is
we'll see what happens, bro. Cam, bro. I don't know if you're gonna get picked up. I don't see it, bro.
Nah,
Not
I mean,
this year.
yeah, I see the Shanghai Sharks. You got your Chinese basketball package, guys? Gary?
Cam Thomas is gonna break every single scoring record in the Chinese basketball league.
He'll
Everyone.
be like,
He goes overseas, they're gonna love him, bro.
You could be the next Kobe Bryant. Quite know.
Especially if he keeps that 24 on his jersey, bro. Oh yeah, they're gonna love him. Bro.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. It's just
This man came in for a Brooklyn Nets jersey, came in wearing 24, thinking he Kobe, bro. You ain't
Does
Kobe.
this StreamYard shit got any music on here? Where's that goodbye song? You know, let me see. Does it got any music?
I see a couple of people saying the Warriors might pick him up.
I don't know, man. It's the Western
They got
Conference.
enough guards though. They all they have is guards, to be honest.
Yeah.
They don't have any wings.
Yep.
But if you're the Warriors, would you go get Cam?
Nah. What about you, Gary? I mean, what do you think?
I want you to envision this, right? I want you to envision this, guys. Cam Thomas is playing defense with Steph Curry as the other guard. And then on offense, Steph Curry's calling for the ball, and Cam Thomas is going in his little dribble package.
He said I've been doing
He's coming
backflips.
out the game, bro. No, he ain't going to go.
I just imagine that in my head, bro. Steph Curry gonna lose his mind.
Steph's calling for the ball. Steph's cutting for the
Dre,
ball.
hey,
Right?
don't let Draymond get a hold of Cam. Oh my god, bro.
No, Golden State's the worst. I know what you're saying because Golden State needs something, right? But it ain't Cam Thomas.
No, I was figuring out where he belongs, man. On what team?
Well,
in the
let's
NBA?
look at the teams around the league.
I was doing that for the last year. I was like, where can he go? Where he can play his game, and where they're going to run the offense through him, because that's how his mind is wired, pretty much. Like the offense has to go through me. I want to be that guy, you know. And
Detroit, he can come off the bench for Detroit.
Yeah, they lost Jaden Ivey, right? So that's a good pickup.
Javen Hardy is trash now, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it is like a psychological thing from the injury.
Them injuries just killed him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely, because that could have like a psychological effect on you, man.
And he's undersized, so he's like what 6'1".
Nah, I think JD Ivey's like 6'4", 6'5", I think. Yeah, I think he's like 6'4", 6'5".
I'm looking at the West. I don't see any teams that he can go to in the West.
No, I don't see it either, man. That's what I'm saying. He's not going to have any impact. I mean, he was coming off the bench, man, like with Brooklyn, and you
Portland.
figure he's
Do y'all
going
think
against bench
Portland? I'm
guys.
looking at their roster. Portland,
Yeah,
maybe. Nah, maybe not.
yeah. I mean, like I said,
They got
Cam was
Shade
coming
and
off the
Sharp.
bench, and he couldn't even.
What's going on with School Henderson, bro?
I don't know. I gotta watch him play.
Orlando, maybe he goes to the Magic. BK.
Who, Cam?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I say, they're not gonna use him in the playoffs. Maybe like
Yeah, Cam, it's looking rough out here for you, right, bro?
Yeah. Desmond Bane's gonna get the.
He's gonna be on vet minimums, bro. Like he's gonna be getting like vet minimum $6 million.
Let's think of Dylan Harper's coming off the bench. Think about Gary. If Dylan Harper's coming off the bench, man, and this is a scary thing. I mean, where's that leave Cam Thomas? And I know Stephon Castle's in front of him, but obviously in training camp, they I don't know what the coaching staff is. They probably Stephon Castle probably beat him in training camp, and that's why he's starting over him. But if a guy like Dylan Harper can't even start, what do you think with Cam Thomas? Man?
Look, hang on. Dylan Harper could start for almost any team in the league. There might be one or two teams that he can't start on.
Yeah.
And he just happens to be on one of those two teams. Dylan Harper's really good.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. I know he is. That's what I'm saying. It's scary that he's actually really coming off the bench, though, man. That's like, wow. I said, hold on, man.
The Spurs is trying to turn into a little OKC team over there, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it is. The NBA needs somebody to compete with OKC. So it's they've been hooking San Antonio up. They got
I don't believe in OKC, bro. I
Wemby,
still think Denver
Harper.
can knock them off. The Spurs, the Rockets.
You don't believe in OKC?
No.
They just
I
won a
don't believe-
championship, bro.
Oh, that's flopping.
Okay.
No, they weren't flopping.
It's not gonna be easy.
And they
It's not
didn't
gonna
have
be
any.
easy.
They didn't have any comp last year.
The West wasn't good last year. What was they beat
No.
Minnesota in the
The
conference
West was
finals.
not good last year, bro.
Who did they have to play in the playoffs? The first round.
Denver. Denver was hurt.
No, I'm saying who did they beat? They beat Minnesota in the conference finals. Who did they beat before that? Denver?
Yeah, I think it was Denver. No, was it the Clippers?
And the first round.
No, I think it was Clippers and Memphis.
The first round was somebody trash. Who did they play in the first round?
Yeah, I think it was Memphis. I think they swept Memphis.
Yeah. It was Memphis.
Did they go against the Clippers, if I'm not mistaken?
I don't remember. I mean, they steamrolled through
I know
the
they
playoffs
swept
last
the
year.
Memphis Grizzlies, bro, because that was easy.
2025 NBA.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up, man. I've been up since 5 o'clock in the morning.
Denver,
man.
yeah, Denver. I think Denver can knock them off. Good luck, Cam. I mean,
I'm gonna get some sleep tonight.
knows,
Check
bro?
out my boy Gary's show, Nothing But Nets there, man. Yeah, but definitely, man, we'll probably do one more
what
Cam
BK,
Thomas
BK, what
video.
you be saying, bro? Get ready to speak Chinese, buddy.
Mandarin.
They got pushed to 7 last year by Denver. That one's 7.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. And Denver wasn't even all that nice last year, bro.
No, they're better this year. All right.
Yeah,
If Joker is like healthy, because he don't look healthy right now, but if Joker is healthy,
Yeah,
maybe Denver.
All right. I'll wrap this up. I'm yawning here, man. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, share the stream, and when you share, the universe shares back with you. Peace, man. Yeah, I'm definitely get some sleep, Claude. Definitely. All right.
good luck, Cam.
Yup, no, it was a good.